This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by Jack Threads.
Obama went to the Chamber of Commerce today. I think it's a mistake. I always think it's a mistake. Number one, you're validating the Chamber of Commerce. They are a right-wing organization. They spent $33 million trying to defeat Democrats last year. Why are you going to their house? Okay. And then $86 million they spent trying to defeat healthcare reform. They're not on your side. And when you go to the Chamber of Commerce and you're like, what's up? These are my boys. And I'm trying to appeal to them. Well, then everybody thinks, well, Chamber of Commerce must not be right-wing. They must be right down the middle. Look, the president's there. It totally validates them. It's the same point I make about Obama going to Fox News, which we'll get to later in the program. So he goes over there and he, of course, does a classic Obama speech where he's like, look. I'm going to give you a lot of what you want, right? So I'm going to cut down on regulations for you. I'm going to cut down on corporate taxes for you. I'm going to make sure we're going to amp up the free trade deals so you guys get more deals with foreign countries. But in return, I need you to be patriotic and hire Americans. But there's no return. There's no return. There's only, okay, yeah, they're like, fantastic. Let's shake on it. Let's do it, right? Because they know they're going to get less regulations. They're going to get less taxes. And in return, they're not going to do squat. It doesn't work that way. It's not like the CEO of name any company, GM, Caterpillar, IBM is going around, I will do my patriotic duty. And even though it costs us a lot of money and we could be making more profit by hiring in China, I will hire in Poughkeepsie. Poughkeepsie is part of where IBM is. No, if a guy does do that, yeah, that'll work for about 6 months until the board figures it out and they realize they could be making more money if another guy hired in China or India or Vietnam. So that guy who's the patriotic American gets fired. That's how it works. And look, you know what? Let me give you an example of that. I talked about this on the show when it happened, but it's the perfect example. And since we went to the Chamber of Commerce today, let me go back to it. It's Leslie Margolin. She was with Anthem Blue Cross. She was, in fact, their president. And do you remember they tried to pump up the rates 39% for individual policyholders in California? And at the time, Margolin complained, and she said, look, quote, I thought the rates were too high. I thought the impact on our membership was too significant. So she had a conscience. She was like, oh, my God, no, people can't afford the 39%. Some of them won't get covered. I feel bad. They're like, oh, yeah, that's a good point. Fired. Gone. You're done. That's what I'm talking about. That's the corporate machine. Even if you want to do the right thing, it's not going to last because they're going to fire you. So Obama goes to the Chamber of Commerce. He's like, pretty please hire Americans. No, don't ask them pretty please. Say, look, here's how it's going to work. You want a tax break? Well, then the only way you get it is if you hire people in this country. If you don't, God bless your heart. I got no problems with you. You call yourself an American business. You only have partial operations here. In fact, you're a multinational corporation. But I don't even mind. Go ahead, call yourself an American business. But you're not going to get American tax breaks if you don't hire American workers. How hard is that? But he doesn't have the guts to do it. He doesn't, because if he does, the whole business will be really angry with him. And all of his right-wing advisors will say, oh, no, we have to police business. They pay our bills. That's the reality. And when I say that, I know it happened today. It happens every day. The Obama lovers are like, how dare you? Obama is pure as the driven snow. He would never have any kind of, one, he would never have any bad intentions, but two, he would also never miscalculate. So if Obama's going to the Chamber of Commerce, it must by definition be the right thing to appease that right-wing group who was never going to return the favor. And look, you Obama supporters, okay, let's do a little fun thing here, okay? Let's see in 2012 if after Obama went and kissed the ring of Chamber of Commerce and said he'll do whatever they want, but in return they should do stuff. Let's just see what happens in the next 2 years. Can you find specific examples where they said, you know what, I was going to hire in India, but you know what, I decided after Obama's brilliant speech, I'm hiring here. Please send those examples my way. I would love to see them. I'd love to see hundreds of examples. And another thing is 2012, when the elections come around, let's see which way the Chamber of Commerce goes. Will they fund mainly Republicans or mainly Democrats? My guess is this isn't going to help at all. They're going to get the Democrats are going to get sucker punched anyway, and they're going to fund the Republicans. I could be wrong. If I am, you tell me. But I always I'm not a Monday morning quarterback. I always say it ahead of time so you can see whether I'm right or wrong. So go ahead. And you know what? The people who are like the big Obama supporters right now, they don't want to make that bet. Because the reason that they don't like me is because they think, damn it, he's probably right.
This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by Jack Threads.